Give me a minute, everyone. That's why I forgot to do the thing again. Oh. Good thing I have. No! How's chat doing? I'm not trying to stream though. Go ahead, man. Opie Lopez, hi, how are you? My name is Santi. Hello, Santi. This sucks so far. Obe Lopez. What's your name? I ain't saying it. I shall not say. I shall not say. Oh, man. Why can I not access it? You're being a brat, YouTube. Oh, man, I forgot to set that up. What was it? Right, actually. Not even while I was looking. Okay. There it is. Let's see if I can get this to walk now or not. Okay. I wish it wasn't being a brat, but whatever. Just gotta figure out how I can figure it out. I also gotta figure out how I can access it on. Hidden details. Can I then give it a thumbnail? I can. Okay. Oop. There you go. It now has a thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now give me a minute. I'm still trying to set some stuff up. Hey Dinosaurs, how you doing? Sorry for the hassle. We're working on this. We're working on it here. Give me a minute. I didn't actually set up a game feed, so yeah. Will it work? I'm so late. I'm so late today, y'all. Because I decided I would try something new. Does this work though? Thought it did. Give me a minute. Okay, there it goes. Man, what is it? Control Shift F? Control. Indeed. Okay. Is this it? There we are. Okay. Okay. So I was trying to get something to work. It ain't gonna work. Not on my phone. I was hoping to get ground control for my phone, because ground control on my computer allows me to monitor all of my chats in one area. And since I'm using my graphics tablet, I don't have a, range of sight to my computer and stuff. And so yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to kind of shoot my shots and hope for the best. So, actually, I'd probably do something with ground control. Like, it's gonna give me at least something to do with the that. Pop it out. Nope, can't pop it out. But I probably can do it with this one. I kinda wish I could just slap it over here somewhere. Pin it on top. But I can't. Oh man, where was it at? Hey, sister, where'd it go? Give me a little bit. Just gone now. Where did it go? Oh no, it just went back to what it originally was. Okay. Oh well. That just means I'm good luck today. Okay, well, at least that's working with me. Sorry. Like I said, we were having a pretty rough storm earlier, so that's why the stream is delayed today. Give me a minute. Figure out what to write my graphics tablet all. But I have some cleaning wipes somewhere, but I cannot figure out where at the moment. Yeah, where did I go? You know, I have no clue, y'all. The struggles it is to be ADHD and ADD at the same time. Because your organization is actively everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So you think you know what Southern is, but in reality, you have the slightest clue. I like how this just can't. You guys can't see it. But, tissue. You know how when you open up a tissue, they have that little cardboard thing that kind of goes over to the whatever you want to call it, and seem to figure it out. You know what? I wonder. Hold up. I didn't think to try it. But which one is it? L. This one. Okay. Why go to details now? We get to a video. Description, subtitles, end screen, cards, description, customization. Just 1 minute. And dang, they don't be lying when he was saying that. Okay, anyways, I was gonna try and make it to this video because I'm streaming as both a regular video and as a YouTube short, just to try YouTube short streaming, and I was just trying to figure out if there was a way for me to link the video to my other video, but I don't know how to do that. So, anyways, today, like I was telling myself, honestly, we're just gonna be doing a lot of. Why does it gotta be like that sometimes? We're just working on getting better. So we're gonna just focus in on just, you know, drawing lines, drawing circles. You know, just trying just to get better at drawing in general. But that's just kind of the goal for today. So I don't have anything in mind exactly. So I'm just gonna start with just drawing lines. Dying Sands, what do you do for a warm up? By the way, how's my audio? Is my audio good? No. My thigh is getting crushed. Interesting. Do you have any warm-up practices you do? I thought it was a. You thought it was. Is it still a little quiet? Because I'm trying to get the microphone over to my face so you guys could hear me. I wish I could have multi-chat that's not in the back of my head. Because it's really annoying not being able to see chat. But I guess if I'm actively more like watching the stream, it shouldn't be too big of a deal now that I think about it. Because if something shows up and it's on the since it's on multi-chat through both YouTube and Twitch on the video side, I should be able to just be able to see it, I guess. So okay. So but yeah, right now all I'm just doing is gonna be making lines. I guess trying to figure out how to do these things people call thoughtful lines, which are like, you know what they do. So figure eight. At 8, figure eight. What's the difference? Why is it a why do they sometimes call it a figure eight? I gotta work on my circles, honestly, because my circles, even though they're fine on paper, they struggle a lot when it comes to on canvas. Also, Dying Sins, if you have any ideas for something you want me to draw, I do have Discord open, so you could just shoot me a message, and I will, and you know, like, if it's a reference image, you can do a reference image. If it's, you know, if you want me to try just something random, you can send me a picture or just message me if you don't want to say it in chat. You know, because all I'm doing is just trying to get better at all. That is my entire goal, is to get better at art today, even if it is just a little bit. Also, I gotta figure out this gesture posing, but I struggle to get the shape of a human in my head. And I have hiccups now. Gotta love the hiccups, y'all. By the way, is my voice clearer today than normal? Or is it still like that? Because normally I feel that when I'm speaking, it sounds like muffled or jumbled. And I'm trying to get better at clarity. I'm gonna keep saying this the entire multiple streams, but I'm trying to get better at speaking more clearly so you guys can understand me better. Cause I got a new little crazy stuff. You know how it is. Just talking to myself. I'm going a little crazy, but that's fine. Yeah, we all just gonna do the crazy face. Yeah, sure. Like, can you turn on the light? Oh, whenever you're done. But what's up?
But I have a jingle for really toxic people.
Okay, what's this jingle for? Really toxic people. Do you want chat to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then come on over. Okay.
It goes, too bad, so sad, get a life. And then there's another one. Get a life and a therapist.
Huh. I'll look into that.
That's for.
I'll look into finding it, I guess.
That's only for really toxic people.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, like, and then again, last time, there was one time. And I'll go ahead and tell the story. I don't care what YouTube thinks. Someone, I got distracted by the song. I thought it was another song I've been listening to a lot lately. But a while back, I'm gonna go with like a 5-year-old. Nah, they're obviously older, but I'm calling him a kid because I don't know. But some kid came into chat. It was like, you know, you probably already heard this, but they said programmers are useless, and how no one needs them, and how, you know, and I was like, hold up, nah. Programmers are one of the most essential people in a game development team.
Yeah.
And
Guess how you're watching this? Because of programmers.
yeah, exactly.
He's an idiot. Sing it with me. He's an idiot.
Well, no, see, it gets better, okay? So, after I said that, he did not take a liking to me saying that. And guess what he said?
What?
He said he wants me to die, or I should go die or whatever. And I told him that if he was gonna come after me and try to end my life, that I'd be waiting in the depths of hell for him to show up.
And then you are going to personally.
I'm gonna personally give him my best greeting possible.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to my torture chamber. By the way, y'all, I'm thinking about getting a new microphone at some point. I just don't know when. Because the one... Huh? Love you, bud. Oh. Do I need to shank you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever want to get shanked, let me know. I will gladly do that for you. So, Dying Sands, what do you do for warm up? Like when you're warming up to start drawing, what do you do? Like, do you have any methods you tend to go with? To try and get better? Do you do gestal drawings? Not gestures. Like gestures like waving and other stuff, I guess. Do you do those types of drawing in order to... I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really do warm-ups, to be honest. So you're just that good. You're a professional pro. I've seen your skelly bones. They're crazy. And epic. Ow. I because of where I like to sit a certain way, my leg's on fire right now because I'm deciding to sit on my foot. Anyways, you got anything you want me to draw today, Dying Sense? Because I'll be honest, I didn't have any plans. I was thinking about trying to draw some eyes, but yeah, no, I don't have any plans at the moment. Blah 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 blah. You do like to draw faces? I wish I was good at drawing. As good as you are, at least. Because one of the things, I'll go ahead and talk about one of the problems I'm facing right now, and my biggest dilemma into getting isekai'd. I'm gonna go with the term summoned, actually. Summoned into another world. And that is, the biggest problem I have right now is that if I want to mail VTuber avatar, they're very rare to come by. There's someone that will actually do a male figure, because most people don't do them, which is not good. This is clearly not what I'm wanting to do. But anyways, but yeah, so people don't really draw anime male avatars and stuff, which isn't really good. Cause yeah, no, because it makes it hard to find one. And then the next problem is because of how rare they are to find, getting one actually done would probably cost me like $2,000, $3,000 for an avatar. So I'd basically be buying basically a good computer, but well, the same cost of buying I could buy me a good or multiple good computers. So I'm kind of just stuck in a dilemma to where if I'm gonna do it, I just gotta do it myself. Gotta draw my own avatar. And yeah, with as not so good drawing skills as I got, it's gonna hurt. Because I got to get better if I want to do this. So but besides that, what do you guys like to do in the meantime? Dying Sense, teach me the ways. Also, recently I tried to apply the method of to make a line. So let me redo that. I don't like how that one was. Okay, so basically I took the method you told me to do about doing the slime a while back, well the smoke, because you said it would look cool. So I took the method and I wanted to try something new with it. And basically the idea for what I was going to do with it is that I was going to use that to draw a cloud. So, but I figured if I do this, maybe you could slowly evolve your model over time as you get better and better at drawing. That's one of the things I am gonna do. Actually, you know, I just realized, little guys, never let me know. Come on. No, now I exist. Come on, y'all. Really? I stopped existing for a little bit. You know how it is. But I'm back. I'm now in the realm of the living. Okay, I was... There we go. So I kept watching this one streamer who was just doing this. And I'm gonna try and mimic what she was doing in hopes that I can improve. That's the honest hope right now, because I don't know how she was doing it. So I think that method could work for clouds. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Is I was trying to use that method to draw clouds. But I need to get better at this whole lines dilemma, I guess it is. I don't know what to call it. Oh no. So, hey Gate, how you doing? I'm practicing drawing cause I suck. Still, you would think that I would have gotten a little bit of a 9 by now, but nope. Especially on the digital front. So, I was seeing like I said, I've been watching a VTuber draw just to see, you know, what they do. And I think they actually have a pressure point for their pen. So, but like one of the things I was always seeing them do is they were always moving their pen or whatever they were using. And yeah, actually I like how that one came out. That's an interesting little bump. Using your mouse or pen. I'm using my pen. What is the problem I have with my lines? Well, for starters, when I can't really make a straight line when I'm slow. And I mean they get better, but they have an arcing problem, you know, and I guess ultimately just being steady. So past that, I don't. Problem is a part of it is just me being extra critical on myself and not having the confidence at the same time. So, but in time, I hope to get better. Maybe I should just try and take things a little shorter then. Actually, I really like how that one came out. So, anyways, what are you guys working on at the moment? I am obliterating my foot. Ow. Okay. Ba 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 ba. I'm working on a big boy drawing. Ooh, do tell. Like, is it like a actual like a big person? Like, are you making like a giant? Or is it more like big boy as in like very technical, high skill, you know, one? Maybe if I try like this. It's pretty big sketchbook. Oh, okay. I have a bad problem with right before I go into a tone, I arc outwards. Outwards. Is that? Being self-taught is really hard. I got y'all's help, but still rough, nonetheless. Don't know the best way to tackle some of these lines. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I gotta work on smooth lines. Because that is definitely one thing I struggle on the most, is making a line that is actually straight. You know what? I'll take it. I got along also not to be such a perfectionist, I think is what it's called. Because I'm a human. I will never draw something perfect. So. Ooh, I like that line. I'm gonna be back. A new episode I watched came out. Go for it. Tell me how it is when you get back. If I'm still streaming by then, which I should be. Does your pen have pressure sensitivity? Yes, it does. The best way I can show you is with this one. No, you're going gentle. But then if I press down really hard. So, it does. I just don't know how to do it for the pen. Because it has it. I just don't know how to use it. So that's one of the biggest problems I'm running into right now. It's just a lot of I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to do something and hope it works. Also, I don't know a good lumpiness amount for a cloud. Okay. Let's see how bad this came out. That was my cloud. And all of it just dopiness. Yeah. I've got to improve. Like, if I want to get better, I gotta do something. Because clearly, what I'm doing is not the best. Even if it is a lot of just muscle memory, it's, you know. Still gotta get better at it. Maybe you could try a still life. What is a still life? Dying Sands. What's a still life? What's a still life? Do tell. Also, one of the things I have the biggest problem with now, and I've tried working on it, but is the image in my head. I suck at making it, doing the image in my head, drawing of something in your environment. Oh, okay. Okay. Fooey. None of mine are really very simple. I got like one box and then it starts going from a box to a Coca-Cola, glass Coca-Cola bottle, a controller. I just realized I have reference images literally posted onto my walls because I got a image of Miku, I got an image of Spice, a Fauna, a Zelda, a Fuwawa, Makoko, a Ina, a Noisa. If I need to, I got a Miyabi. I got me some sort of lady, I don't know. I think it's an OC that he made, and then I got me a Nimi Nightmare as well that I could check out posters of that I have. So Yeah, I could just do that. But yeah, no, I'll be honest. I haven't the slightest clue what to do, and it's been bugging me for a while. I need to get Battle. Well, I want to get Battle. One second. Okay, Dying Sands, do what you gotta do. I will be here waiting. I make a straight line. Because I could easily do this image. I could do an image of a box, no problem with straight lines, but if I use a straight line tool, but I don't want to use a straight line tool. Making a straight line down. You know what? It's like right over here. There we go, a point. Well, like right over here. Now I'm playing connect the dots. Playing connect the dots now. Oh, the dots all messed up. This one needs to be moved closer to this one. I would say something like that. Yeah. I got this. Come on, man. This dot is terrible. It's terrible. Right here. By the way, Diane says we finally finished my mom the path to my mom's house on Minecraft yesterday. So you know that was nice. That was very enjoyable. So ba. Come on. There you go. Come on. If I do this, and I am steady enough. Welcome back, Dying Sands. You know, I just had an entire conversation with you, even though I knew you were gone. Still decided to conversate with you. I need to work on stability. Line stability is what I'm going to call it. The ability to make a straight line. But did I have interesting? Oh yeah, you said lots of very interesting things that I felt like it was just it'd be good to talk to you about, honestly. But anyways, no. Sorry. I was talking about how in yesterday's stream of Minecraft, we finally finished up part of the path. Well, not fully finished, but we finished a part of the path to my mom's base. Are you kidding me? I literally just drew over the thing. Wow. Good job, man. You really goofed up this time. So, I'll send you a picture of it on Discord later, if you want to see. If I wanted to do an actual straight line, this is how it would actually look. But you see, unlike the sophisticated people, they don't got the skills or know-how to achieve such straight lines without cheating like I am. And even at that, it still doesn't look as good. Actually, now actually having straight lines, it's very not good with 3D. I would have to go more like that, I would say. And this one would have to be more like this. Oh, that's a straight line. My bad. Brush tool. You know what? Yeah, you're sure. People who are good at drawing truly got the talent and work ethic for it. And, yeah, they're really good at what they do. That's for sure. Do you think you would draw any? Oh man. Oh yeah, let me just change those one singular pixels. Is that gonna make the world of a difference? Of course, not really. Anyways, this is actually, yeah, that does look a lot better, but again, it's not actually correct either. At least this side's fine. This side, not so much. It'd have to be more upwards again. So, you know. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Go figure. And that's not even. Dang. Oh well. Boom. Magic. Guess we're just drawing it in for now. Get me a big old brush. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it to do it. You know, now you guys will be able to make fun of my... Wait a moment. Is the opacity? Yeah, the opacity is down, huh? What I was gonna try and do was I was going to go in and like over here on this corner. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna do a quick scribble in. Nothing too fancy, nothing too exotic, just a typical, you know, quick dabble. But one of the things I was gonna think of doing is putting down the pixel size. You know. Kind of just do that. See what that would look like. And honestly, that's actually really cool. I like how that came out. So if I ever want to do lighting, that's an easy way to do it. But anyways. Okay. So I guess we're going back to straight lines. Yeah, that's literally all that's all we're doing today. It's mainly straight lines. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'll just. So. Time is it? Oh yeah. I forgot to mention we got a new streaming schedule also set up. For those of you guys that like to stay tuned. So from what I'm gonna try and do is from here on out, I'm gonna try and synchronize my streams to be all at 7:30 now. So that's an hour earlier on Tuesdays and Thursday, and an hour later on Wednesdays and Fridays. So and it should always just be, you know, the one time frame. Try and meet in the middle so you guys have time to eat lunches and breakfasts and whatever you guys want to eat, you guys can eat. maybe I'm going to try and draw a face, and maybe you guys can figure out what I'm doing wrong and why my faces never look good. Can't ever remember if it's like going slower is better. I keep seeing people do like strange swells. They do these swells. I mean, I know they are the containers for in which the eyes would be in. And see, like, what's aggravating me is that I have an egg head, and the actual head is like shifted off a bunch. It's not oval as in up and down, it's oval as in wide. I have hiccups. Yeah, all the lines are wonky. So I need to figure out, I guess, a way to... And when I say wonky, I'm not talking about these. I'm talking about the lines for the face, because this is at an angle down like this, and not straight like this. Because, like, even that one's angled down a little bit, I think. So, that is just... also, I know that they all show them like this because the face itself is round. With there being two panels on a arch shape. Well, the front of the face is actually flat from what I've heard. So, gotta make sure I don't electrocute myself. Okay. Next problem I have is symmetry. Because I suck at symmetry. And I know I could just mill some of these things, but I'm trying to get better. And honestly, maybe just how I'm thinking about doing this is wrong by default, which is how I'm trying to approach doing this. You know, maybe I should, you know, try not go as hand drawn and go with, you know, more of the tools that I have the ability to use. So, but yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't even know how to draw a good face. I'm literally just going with a face I did with Comey. And just hoping for the best. So. Then you got Hill. Will's the center of his head. The center of his head is Lil. So, any Hill you do will, you know, format to it. Now, Hill is another thing I struggle with a lot. And because I don't know how to do good looking Hill. So. And literally you get not very pleasing art style. You get like what you would imagine a 5-year-old or whatever to be capable of doing. And you know, this is the type of faces you get from me. So because I don't understand 99% of the things I am told. So, you got any tips for me, Dying Sands? How can I go from something like that, looking like this, to looking, you know, like I'm an actual artist and not some, you know, elementary school or drawing? Heck, maybe even elementary schools draw better than this these days. Got any tips, advice, pointers? I need to figure this out, actually. What am I doing? Uh-huh. Huh. Yeah, I would, $50? I don't know what I'm doing. It's not changing any. Huh? I can't tell if that's actually doing anything or not, though. No, nothing changed. Maybe this will do something? Nope, I'm not seeing no changes. It looks exactly the same to me. Well, that sucks. Why? Not the best at drawing a face head on, but you can try showing you what I would do. I'm not the best at drawing a face head on, but I can try showing you what I do. Anything is better than nothing, Dying Sands. Yes, push on in. Okay, I finally got me a pressure sensitive one. It doesn't do much, but this was nice to have. Now that I actually walks. I do want to modify this one a little bit. You carry the world upon your shoulders, for I'm not the only one. How could you look Actually, I think I was enjoying that S a little more. I'm gonna have to work on that pressure sensitivity thing though. Also, by default, I don't want it to be that small. We'll go 10. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but I think I can work with this. You know what? Let's move on, door. Huh. Maybe I should import it. You know what? Let's import it. Oh yeah, I need to modify if I am gonna do that. $75, $20. We'll go at $75, $20. 10 override. I don't know. I'm split. I'm split, boys. I'm gonna stick with this. I just hope. Basic brush, not copy, but partial. We'll get through this dying sands one way or another. We will conquer the world. We will show them who's boss. And we shall reign victorious. We got this. We cannot give up. We cannot accept defeat. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. That's all I can do. Okay, it's a little big, but not too much.
Left uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers. I've got composure. Silver coin, you hold me, turn me over right now, but expect to forget it. Watches the breeze, burns golden smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding.
Come on. Day one of me trying to get better at art while playing video games.
To
Doo-doo-doo. No, I'm gonna just spend some time just focusing on drawing. So if I don't chat much, it's just I'm trying to draw. You know, honestly, I like how this eye came out a lot more. I'm glad I decided to go and actually try and get that pressure sensitivity to walk. Because I'm liking the result a lot more. Even if what I'm doing isn't as good. Yeah, I've done buffled up again. That's fine. You guys okay with cussing in the music? I don't feel like changing it. I'm not gonna get upset about it. Okay, I mean, if there's a song that comes up and you guys don't like it, just let me know. I have no problems in just swapping the music over. You know, just let me know if something's making you uncomfortable. So, thank you. Like I said, I'm actually really glad I decided to go with working on getting this threshold tip set up, because I think it helped out quite a bit. Though clearly I did not draw the eyes big enough to add much detail to it. You know what? There we go. Dang it. There we go. Just trying to blend right here. There's still some light. Maybe we could go and invert it. Get some brightness right on here. Yeah, well, the iris light, the light would be shining, I guess. I don't know. As you can clearly see, I'm not the very best at the whole shading stuff either. Oh yeah, I need to go while I'm thinking about it.
When you kiss me, it's like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Found out from the broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know when my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher.
I figure out a good trajectory. Well, well, I don't even know if this is supposed to be a man's eye or not at this point. I don't have a plan. I'm just going with the flow.
I'm always trying to see through your flaws, 'cause I know that you got so much more to give. You made a real mess, but I miss you though, 'cause I can go to sleep when I'm alone again.
Too flat, too flat.
Fix our problems. How long should I be waiting? Feels like I've had too much of drama, but I'm not ready to give in.
What's it look like? Yeah. Forgot. Let's rip this eye out then. I hate to say that like that, but that is not the right tool. Is this it? No, let's grab and move it. Dang it. Not what I wanted to do either. What is it, June?
Should I be waiting? Feels like I've had too much of drama, but I'm not ready to give in.
Okay, now we're gonna grab this and we're gonna. There we go. We'll call it One-Eyed Jack. I'm just gonna erase the select, deselect. Just gonna erase a good chunk of that eye. Well, not the eye itself. Of the surrounding area, this stuff. So you just get a good look at the eye itself. Dang it. Gotta remind myself not to do that. And to take quick breaks while erasing. For what it's worth, honestly, like, even at that actually does look nice. I really like how this eye came out. So. But I know for the future that if I'm going to do that again, I should walk on making the eye bigger or giving myself more space to walk with the eye instead of what I did this time. Because this time I don't have the space I need. In my opinion.
I'm falling up, I'm falling down from the sky and from the ground. I burn bright just like below, and I don't know where I should go. 'Cause I'm stuck in limbo.
Oh, you know what? That is exactly what's going on. Okay, if I go on from this angle. Okay, that's the end result of the eye. What you could do on different layers. I mean, I was originally planning to do this on like 2 different layers, 3 different layers, but I accidentally goofed up and didn't do that, so. And the part of me wants to make this bigger, but that probably wouldn't end too well, honestly, so. But I would say I made some incremental gains. Oh, hey, there you are. I don't know that this will teach you any more than you already know. Super realistic face. Circle time. Bunch of lines. Cheek, jaw, etc. Those go between the bottom of the nose and eyebrows. Okay. The bunch of lines is where I get stuck at because my lines aren't as good as yours. That's where it gets me. So, and then you got the problem of my circles being atrocious, and the fact of they are like by far the. Can I move this, please? No? Fine. Like, this is my standard circle right now on graphics, on my graphics tablet, is it tends to oval. Actually, you know what? That one's actually fairly nice. Okay, let's see. Line time. So, you create a straight line down the middle. Let's see if I can do that. What do you do? You do it at like the bottom. You do it halfway, so like a quarter. And then when you have your first main line come down from the half, so yours is kind of more like this. See, now we get to the part of my jaws looking odd because I don't know how to do it. See, and now we just look at it and just like that's lopsided. Why is it lopsided? I don't know. Is it actually lopsided? Again, I can't tell. You know, your ears are like right here. Those are your ears. And then you got your mouth, your nose, your eyes, and some fangly dangly tail. Not to you, at least. Oh man, I got distracted. What's my face being awkward in its sizes or something. Got eyebrows. Can't forget the eyebrows. Professional looking eyebrows. And then we get to the real problem child. Autonomy. I tried to autonomize Olio today. Did not go well at all. Because, you know, skill issues. So, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm, you know, congratulations. This is now your arms. You know, because I'm always seeing people talk about some sort of muscle right here. So now everyone is going to be equally ripped like Jesus. Here's some muscles, because everyone loves muscles. Right? That's what everyone likes, some muscles. So we got some buff macho man dude going on right here. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I like how this doesn't even match up, but it's too late now. We need to commit to this. So we got super buff man 1 hill ripped. The neckline kind of start at the edge of the jaw. Yeah, look at my professional, you know. Oh yeah, check out these abs bro has. He's ripped like Jesus. Ripped like Jesus. You know how it is. Yeah, one of them's extra lopsided. You always gotta have that lopsided, you know, that lopsided one. Oh yeah, ripped like Jesus. Gotta make him look like, you know, it's doing stuff on a regular basis. Don't know what broski's be doing, but he be doing it. Oh yeah, and then we got that belly line. Oh, yeah. Belly line that doesn't do anything. Then his arms are like super big for no good apparent reason. Cause why not? You know what? Let's just go all the way here. Bro is just ripped just to be ripped. But his biggest curse is that he's always forgetting about leg day. So you got these shrubby little legs. You got some shrubby legs. That's fine. His mom still loves him. There we go. Perfect body. He decided to specifically work out his left, right. No, that would be his left. His left leg. His left leg is like ripped for no good apparent reason. And his arms, I don't know what he be eating, nor do I know what's going on with his neck, but he's just eating people at this point. I gave up on the idea of trying to actually draw a good body because I can't seem to figure it out. So, and his head is disproportionately tall and big, you know. So he looks like a giraffe more times than not. We're gonna call him Jack. We got Jack Hill. Jack. Meet Jack. He's ripped like Jesus and skips leg day except for when it's the left leg. Gotta make sure he does leg day on the left leg. If he doesn't, it's not good enough. You know, honestly, this actually helped me out a lot. Because beforehand, I was just too anxious and worried to actually try and draw any form of figure that looked, you know, because I tried earlier today and I overcomplicated it. Now I've just went in, you know, just kind of hog wild crazy trying to make whatever, and honestly this looks better than the one I tried earlier. Yeah, I started off trying to actually make a diamond and I ended up with this, but hey, I can't complain, it worked. What do you think, Dying Sands? What do you think of Jack? Is Jack jacked? Do you like Jack? Give me a minute, I'm stretching, y'all. Ow, I just obliterated my arm. No, if anyone's new here and you guys are enjoying the stream so far, typically I stream games, but once every week I try to do something productive, whether it's game development or trying to improve on drawing? Is it drawing or drawing? I like Jack. Jack is cool. Jack is ripped. Jack is ripped like Jesus. Like I said, he specifically tries to work out his left leg, though. That is his. That is his. You know, he is his left leg. If he can't use his right leg, I don't know what happened, but you know. Also, I have not bothered trying to make fingers or feet, because those shapes go beyond my comprehension in the realms of reality. Yeah, shrubby arms. Yeah, there's some sort of muscle right here. So you got that one. You got that. You got that. Then you got this. And, what am I making? I don't think I want to know. Don't look at it, Dying Sands. It is not for the viewers. I was trying to make an arm, but it doesn't look like an arm, and I don't like the way it looks at me. It looks very intimidating half the time. Okay, I got to now. What is this? This way, typically? There we go. There we go. I sent what I usually do when I'm drawing autonomy. Okay, let me check it out. Yeah, I've seen your Stickman. But that's when I get to the Stickman, and I'll just go ahead and tell you what ends up happening is, I get to the Stickman. I've tried your method before. Of the, you know, of the Stickman method. Sorry. Though I do this. I modified it to be this, whatever shape you want this to be, with a pivot hill and a pivot hill. Then we got the pivot, we got then you got your head. Your head's like this or whatever. First of all, it's attaching anything to that. But once I get to this, my brain kind of just shuts down. I'm like, what's supposed to be what after this? I'm like, my brain goes like, how to now? And it's just like, .exe is not working. Well, my stream just lagged. It's like, how does this connect up? Am I? It's supposed to go around, and then I just try to fit my torso within this, and you know that never ended well. So then like Maze, you know, like. I don't know what I'm doing. So, then I get frustrated because I'm like, I don't know what to do, and you know, like you know, you're really small, and I know you're really small, and I'm just like, why can't I be that small? And you know, it just continues down to be frustrating. I don't know why I'm putting abs on everything now, but I am. Everything gets abs. Abs for everyone. You get abs, Einstein. You get abs, Mom. Everyone gets to be ripped like Jesus. But don't forget leg day, or else your leg might explode. And I've seen, and see, the other problem is like, I see a lot of people like, oh yes, well, when you're drawing autonomy, what you do is you start off with a ball, and then you go like, oh, okay, well then now you draw in, you know, your chest, you know, you do your 3D shape stuff, and then, you know, you got to make sure you got all your shapes in order, you know, so it's like, you know, how do you want your shapes to look? Do you want them to look, you know, triangular? How do you want your things to look? Blah blah blah. And then it's just like, I don't understand how this part connects to that part. And I'm like, in theory, you're supposed to curve that way, so it's just like, I don't understand how the lines and stuff matches up. You know. I'm like, I wish I could understand, but I just can't, and it frustrates me like no other. Then there's the people that are like, oh yes, just use the, you know, you can do cones, you know. Cones connect up the lines and all this cool fancy stuff. I'm like, that sounds really nice, if it would work, but it doesn't ever work for me. So then I'm just left again, just confused. It's like, why can't I do anything right type feeling. And I know it's possible. People do it all the time. It's just I can't seem to figure it out, man. It's frustrating. I'm like, so I've just kind of gotten to a point where I'm like, I guess I'm just trial by file, teach myself, since clearly nothing else is teaching you. I'm like, if people are smart, you know, they don't have comprehension issues. I bet you that. Yeah. There's so many tactics and stuff, and like I said, you guys are talented, you guys are skilled, you guys put in the effort. I mean, you guys deserve what you guys are at. I honestly, I'll just go ahead and, you know, I'll be a little doom and gloom in an interesting way. But earlier today, I was really uncertain about if I was actually capable of doing a good drawing or not, honestly, and if it was in my ability to actually get good, as they like to say. So I got pretty aggravated today at myself. At least I did a cube. Good. You've made good drawings. Yes, but none of them are people. And yeah, reference imaging is one thing, but I definitely struggle without any references. If I don't have a reference, my head kind of just explodes. Splatters everywhere. So, and but yeah, one of the things I got frustrated with is I feel like I'm using the fact that okay, so I have a learning comprehension disability. I struggle to learn concepts in certain areas and certain things. So it's, you know, and this is actually a part of the reason why I've always struggled with coding is I could never figure out how to put the puzzle pieces together, how things outside of the game and scripting related to the things in the games, because those things I was never directly shown, and because of that, I've just always struggled with things, and I feel like these days, you know, when I honestly don't comprehend it, I don't. I guess I've grown to where I don't feel comfortable saying I don't understand or whatever, because I feel like it's a cheap excuse just saying that I'm just struggling to comprehend it. So yeah, I don't know. You just gotta be patient with me sometimes, y'all. Oh, I love this song. Just like another season. training season. So.
The seasons turn and
I'm
change
just like you.
Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. Just like another season.
I don't know if that's a good cube or not. It's making my brain explode. Yeah, but I feel like I struggle in both areas, honestly. But no more depressioso, more expressioso. But the problem is I'm still depressed, but now I'm fast. Problem is with math, and this is actually one of the most annoying things with me in math. Okay, a teacher could spend an entire year talking about how this is done and how this is done and how this is done, and I got some proof to actually back it up, because ninth grade, I actually failed math by 1 point. So I went to summer school, okay, and there were students that, most of the students there that went into summer school, ended up having to stay there the entire time. Guess how long I stayed there in summer school, completing basically all the classes that I would have had to make up for the math, okay? And I tell you, when the teacher was talking to me, I struggled so hard to understand what's going on in the math, okay? But summer school, I had like 20 different courses I had to do to make up my math points to pass. It only took me 3 days. Or more like 2 sets of 1.5 days. No, actually, no, it was just 2.5 days. Because I only went like 3 days. One of them was a full day, one of them was a half day, and one of them was a full day. And I just did, and all I did was, all I had to do with the assignments on the computer to finish do the math was like, I read a few things. And I'm like, oh, well, this is easy, and I did the problem, no problem. And it annoyed me. I'm like, I could do it this good on my own terms, doing it like this. Why can't I do it as good when I'm listening? Like, come on, what's up with that? Why? Why must I struggle like that? Do you got a solution, 9 cents, to my dilemma of why that is? You know, this is gonna become the most request item in my thing. But bro over here, we're gonna call him Mr. Geomic. Geomic. There we go. He is literally a cube headed on a body. By the way, sorry if this is actually bothering you or upsetting you, it's me just chatting about these things. I'm just, at this point, I'm just trying to figure out things to talk about. I've been going at this for 2 hours. I finally figured out how to do thighs though for female. So when you do this, you curve around here. to form the thighs. And it's not that good. Also, for some odd reason, I'm always seeing people do this. I'll be honest, I don't understand it. But my alt finally has that. But my problem with this was that I was always trying to draw the circular to there. But in reality, we gotta go with... Oh, we'll go with this being a belly button. So we go up this way. Then... we go like this. Again, I'm gonna struggle symmetry problems. That's just kind of like a me issue. I've yet to figure out how to do it. As you can see, one thigh is considerably more thick than the other. Then, you know, you go on over like this, and then, like, some people have it to where this goes down a little bit. I need to squish my thighs in a little closer, but hopefully, you know, yeah, this is how I imagine people do thighs. So, again, I could definitely improve upon that. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but if I do that. Do that, maybe. But I need more space. Now I'm just not giving myself enough space. You know what? But yeah, so I've gotten better at doing some forms of anatomy. Again, you know, one of my biggest struggles is figuring out where a good place to put the thigh is. Well, where the hip joins into the thigh. So, actually that one's not too bad. Again, lopsided issue dilemma, but it'll be fine. So, by the way, does anyone know what this muscle is? What they are when they're doing the this part? Oh, I was drawing. Well, trying to at least. When people are drawing women, they always added this. Is that the buttocks, the glutes? Or is that another muscle? What? What, Mom? You want to meet Jack? Also, Mom, it's not what you think it is.
I know it's not that. Nothing. Okay.
You want to see Jack? Meet Jack, my best male amateur I've drawn.
Nice.
Also, this is Cube. But this is Jack.
Hey, Jack, I love that eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, by the way, the eye actually went to there, but I forgot to draw an extra there. So now this person has an eye patch.
That worked.
This is the booty, so yeah, it is the glute.
I was gonna say, yeah, the way you drew it looks like glutes.
That's what it's supposed
Gluteus
to be.
maximus.
Well, I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. But why? Do you have why are you laughing at it though, Mom? Come on, talk to me, Mom. Where'd your head go? Did you flush it down
No.
into the deepest
No.
parts of the
It
girdle?
did not go there.
Uh-huh.
No. It did not.
Sure, Mom. That's what they
But
are.
my question is, I'm guessing guys are just don't have butts. Is that what it is? Is that why they don't get it?
What do you mean? Here's the biggest problem of all, Mom. No one draws men.
There are men out there.
Yes, there are
I-
men out there, but like,
Tis the booty. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
but here's okay, let's say
Well, why can't you be the first? There.
Oh no, I'm trying to, and this is the progress we are getting.
Well, Jack looks pretty good.
What?
He's definitely uniquely him. But you could have like given him booty cheeks, that I could see,
Oh,
I'm a
okay,
girl,
okay, I got you.
I am female.
There you
I
go.
like.
There you go, Mom. The nice big booty, just for you.
That looks like he has a piece of bread in his pocket.
There you go. We'll be that one meme dude.
You're giving him a shelf.
Yeah. You know that one dude that people thought it was fake, but it was actually real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him that one. We'll give him a whole dump truck
Poor
back
dying
there.
fans, I apologize.
He'll be backing it up, and the gravitational pull of the Earth will change.
This is why I don't come up here while you're streaming. Is because you get into some interesting.
No, see that's what makes good content, though.
It
That's
makes
what.
everybody question our sanity.
That is.
Well,
Is
me
that,
especially.
I'm going to. You know what? I'm gonna draw you, June. Kidnap, Mom. Thank you, Mom. She knocked my thing off at some point. I don't know when, but she did.
Are you gonna never close the curtain?
Close sesame. No, won't, Mom. Actually, I was thinking. I saw this one video of someone having this giant slider. I'm like, I would like that giant slider, honestly.
Oh, you know what they aim for?
Yes, it is $5 million. Come on, Mom.
Oh,
I don't know either.
I'm tired.
Go lay down.
Like,
Hey, Mom.
I mean,
Get some good sleep. I'll do my best. What?
how are you feeling?
Oh, yeah. Anyways. We made it through Wednesday, though. So, how would we do it, man, then? 'Cause I don't... see, the problem... The deal with men is that typically... they draw the crotch in the place of, well, the way they, from what I've always seen, is that a man gets this whole unit just like installed down there. Yeah, you just get this whole unit installed in the drawing. And well, women, get, this put in. So, get two different things. I don't know. That's just what the few pictures I've seen. So, hey, Mom. Come here, I'll show you what is actually going on most times, but not when it comes to male amateurs. Normally, they have a whole brick installed in the place of, because, like, because how men are
Well,
done.
I got a serious question. How tight are these pants gonna be that you're gonna see all that anyways? And I know what. Becky, shut up, Becky. I mean, shut up.
Stop exposing yourself. We don't need to dox ourselves any more than we already do. It's not good for our health.
Anyways, I just want to know how tight them breeches are gonna be.
You are well an amateurs, right?
Yes,
Okay.
nothing. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's still actually some people draw that into it because again that's a booty.
If yeah, they both have.
I mean, come
See, why can't,
But we
why
ca-
can't everybody have? I mean, why?
okay,
Why
so
does one
okay,
get it, but not
okay.
the other? Why you always
Okay.
gotta be like this?
Okay then, here you go, Mom. Are you happy with your booty?
It's cute.
I know exactly what type of market to find you now, Mom.
Oh, whoa, I need to go to bed. I'm so tired.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah.
You okay, Bill? She wants them thunder cheeks.
Anyway,
You take one step and it explodes everything behind you. It's like Goku charging up every time he takes a step.
I think Sam's gonna just revoke his membership of
He's just like, you know what? I'm no longer a moderator. Jumps off an airplane in the local wildlife reserve. He now speaks Doggish, Wolfish.
Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your night, kiddo.
I hope you do too, Mom. Honestly, I'll be wrapping up the stream soon, anyways,
Okay.
because it's 2:15. I could draw circles for another 15 minutes, but nah, it's like, eh. Probably be good to go ahead and wrap up the stream now. What is it, Mom?
Love you, Jim.
Love you too, Mom. Get some good sleep. Okay, so this is the end result of today. You got eye patch, Jack, Cubozoid, thighs, cubes, cylinders, and my mom's specialty, a whole dump truck. But anyways, no, actually, if you guys enjoy the stream, I am gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. Tomorrow's a very unique stream. Dying Sands, got a question. Do you recognize this word? How do you think of the breakdown? I mean, it looks good. You know, that part is, you know, like, okay. So the part I have is going from that to a 3D image, because like stuff like the image, the flow, it's that the flow stuff's just gonna have to take times, honestly. But it's mainly going from the triangles and stuff. It goes from the triangle to making like the actual body, because my brain goes, I just, you know, I don't know if I can go outside, or if I should try and make the body on the inside, or if I should go on the outside or the inside. And, you know, honestly, I might just call you at some point whenever you're free, and we can just sit down, chat one-on-one, and maybe I'll get some better help that way instead of over just, you know, messages and stuff. So whenever you want, whenever you're down for a voice chat, you know, it could be on the weekend, it could be, you know, before stream, after stream, just, you know, whenever. If you want, if you're up to it, we could just sit down and talk about it one-on-one, and, you know, maybe you could, you know, just send me like a video of you manually drawing it in or whatever. But yeah. Yes, all my critter files. Yeah. They're just guidelines. You don't have to follow them. Hold up. Staunchly or strictly? I suck at reading, Dying Sins. I hate to break the news to you, but me reading is like trying to figure out, is trying to teach a dinosaur how to talk. It doesn't go very well. Staunchly. Statulently? Sean Lee? Are we Sean Leeing these things? No, what I was gonna say though is tomorrow's stream. Hold on, let me put my camera actually to me. Tomorrow's stream is going to be quite interesting if it works. We gotta make sure it works. I'm probably gonna test that tonight. But tomorrow at 7:30, if you said it right the first time. Oh. I still don't know what it means. I'm assuming it's just a different version of just saying strictly or adherently. You know, you know, you don't have to, you know, stay within or whatever. They'll just help you to get the understanding of reference across, is what I'm imagining. It's something kind of like summing up what it means. But tomorrow's stream is going to be playing the original Lego Batman the video game. Gonna play Lego Batman the video game, the first game. And like I said, last time I tried to play it, one of the very first mission was broken. I couldn't pass a certain point, so I'm gonna try and get to that point and see if it still is broken or if it works. And if it works, then we'll be good to go for tomorrow's stream of Lego Batman. Then Friday, we're gonna be taking a stab at Elden Ring again. And so yeah. And I'm not gonna repeatedly fight that one boss over and over and over again because clearly I'm not ready for it. But yep. Give me a minute. I'm just zoning out at this point. It's 11 o'clock for me. So, but anyways, I am gonna indeed wrap up the stream here. Again, tomorrow is gonna be playing Lego Batman, the original Lego Batman game. And the stream's gonna start at 7:30. I have a calendar put up over on YouTube. I'm gonna try and start posting over on Twitter as well for the calendars. So that if people that want, and eventually when I get Discord back up and going, I'll be putting the stuff also on Discord. But until then, you know, yeah, go check out the calendar that's up on Channel Red. Anyways, like I said, I am gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. If you guys enjoyed, consider liking, subscribing, sharing, following, doing all the crazy internet stuff you guys like to do. But anyways, I hope you guys had a good day or night, and I will catch all of you guys on the flip side. Bye bye. Blah 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 blah.